Have you ever pondered about what life would be like alone in the midst of the forest for the rest of your days? Picture it. The rustling leaves whispering secrets in your ears, the cool breeze gently caressing your skin, the earthy scent of the forest filling your nostrils, and the symphony of the wild serenading you to sleep each night. It's a life where nature is your neighbor and the wilderness your home. There's a certain allure in leaving the concrete jungle behind and surrendering to the call of the wild. It's a journey back to our roots, a testament to our primal instincts. It's about self-reliance, about surviving against the odds, and thriving with what the wilderness has to offer. It's about forging a bond with nature that's as old as humanity itself. While the idea may seem daunting, with the right preparation, it is indeed possible. The first step towards this life-altering decision is to prepare your mind. Mental preparation is as crucial as the physical one. Living alone in the forest is not a stroll in the park. It's a test, a challenge that requires a strong, prepared mind. Patience, adaptability, and resilience, these are not just words, but virtues that will be your guiding light in the wilderness. Patience will help you endure the solitude. Adaptability will enable you to make the forest your home, and resilience will keep you going even when the going gets tough. But it's not just about willpower. Practical skills and knowledge are equally important. Knowing how to build a shelter, find food, and protect yourself are essential tools in your survival kit. And where does this knowledge come from? It comes from learning, from preparing, from understanding the forest and its ways. Remember, survival is not just about the body, it's about the mind too. Scene script. Next, we must equip ourselves with some essential survival skills. And indeed, the wild is not the place for the ill-prepared. So let's dive into the fundamental skills you'll need to make the forest your home. First off, let's talk about fire. Fire is your best friend in the wilderness. It keeps you warm, wards off predators, and cooks your food. Mastering the art of fire making is crucial. Learn different techniques like the hand drill, bow drill, and flint and steel. Remember, practice makes perfect. Water is the essence of life, and out there in the wilderness, you'll need to find it and make it safe to drink. Learn to spot signs of water sources like lush vegetation or bird flight paths. Once you've found water, it's important to purify it. Boiling is the simplest and most effective method, killing off any nasty bacteria or viruses that may be lurking in there. Food is another critical factor. Hunting and foraging will be your primary sources of sustenance. Learn to identify edible plants and mushrooms, but be cautious, as some can be poisonous. Setting traps and fishing are reliable methods of catching food, but they require patience and skill. Shelter is your next priority. The forest provides plenty of materials, from fallen branches to leaves and vines. Your shelter should be sturdy enough to withstand weather and provide you with a cozy spot to rest. Building a lean-to or a debris hut are good places to start. Lastly, but by no means least, let's talk about first aid. In the wild, minor injuries can become major problems if not treated correctly. Learn basic first aid techniques and become familiar with medicinal plants. Always remember, prevention is better than cure. In this journey, patience and practice are your allies. Start by mastering one skill, then move on to the next. Don't be disheartened if you don't succeed at first. Remember, even the most seasoned survivalists had to start somewhere. Mastering these skills will lay the foundation for your survival in the wilderness. And with these skills under your belt, you're one step closer to making the forest your forever home. Now that we have our skills in place, it's time to prepare our survival kit. Our survival kit is the Swiss Army knife of our journey into the wilderness, a compact toolbox designed to keep us alive and thriving. First and foremost, a good knife is crucial. This is the workhorse of your survival kit. With a sturdy blade, you can cut cord, carve tools, prepare food, and even defend yourself if necessary. A knife is more than just a tool, it's a symbol of self-reliance and resilience. Next, we have the lighter. Fire is an essential survival element. It provides warmth, cooks food, purifies water, and can signal for help. A reliable lighter or matches can make the difference between a comfortable night and a chilling ordeal. The compass, often overlooked, is a fundamental tool for navigation. It's easy to get disoriented in the wild, and a compass ensures you always know your bearings. It's like a silent guide, leading you through the wilderness and keeping you on track. A first aid kit is indispensable. It's not just about bandages and antiseptics, but also includes necessary medications, tweezers, needles, and thread. When you're alone in nature, you are your own doctor, and your first aid kit is your medicine cabinet. Fishing gear, while not strictly necessary, can massively improve your quality of life. Fishing is a sustainable way to gather food, and the equipment is lightweight and easy to carry. Plus, there's nothing quite like the taste of a freshly caught fish cooked over an open fire. Lastly, a water purifier is vital. Clean water is a non-negotiable, and a purifier ensures you have access to safe drinking water wherever you are. It's a small device that can make a huge difference to your health and well-being. Remember, your survival kit is your lifeline in the wilderness. It's more than just a bag of tools. It's your ticket to self-sufficiency, your passport to independence. So make sure to pack wisely and remember, each item has a purpose and a place in keeping you alive and well in the wild. With the right mindset, skills, and survival kit, we're almost ready to take the leap. As we stand on the precipice of this grand adventure, remember that every journey begins with a single step, or in our case, a single leap. But this leap needn't be a plunge into the deep end. Begin with shorter trips into the wilderness to acclimate yourself to your new environment. These shorter trips are like mini rehearsals. They allow you to fine-tune your survival skills, test your mental fortitude, and become familiar with the land you'll soon call home. But remember, as we step into the wild, we're not just visitors. We're guests in a world inhabited by countless other creatures. It's crucial to treat these residents with respect. We're not here to conquer nature, but to coexist with it. Respect the wildlife, keep a safe distance, and never feed them. Remember, we're stepping into their world, not the other way around. Just as important is the principle of leaving no trace. The wild is our home, and like any home, it deserves to be treated with care. Pack out what you pack in, leave the landscape as you found it. Our aim is to live with nature, not against it. This leap of faith is as much about respecting the environment and its inhabitants as it is about survival. It's about learning to live in harmony with the world around us, about understanding our place within it, not above it. Remember, this is a monumental decision, one that requires careful consideration and ample preparation. But with the right mindset, the necessary skills, and a well-stocked survival kit, you're well on your way to turning this dream into a reality. And there you have it. You're now prepared to answer the call of the wild and live alone in the forest for the rest of your life. Your journey into the wild begins now. Embrace the adventure, respect the wild, and most importantly, enjoy the journey.